Today I'm traveling across Ohio to the great city of Warren, Warren Harding. I used to go there all the time and I would be going back. And I've had some good players. I've been going to Warren Harding since, oh my goodness, 30 years. Today, we're going to talk with Dom Foster. Dom Foster is a wide receiver. He's going to be a senior. He also played some quarterback quite a while ago, right?
Yes, sir.
Quarterback? I thought you did.
I
Okay,
play
Dom.
quarterback and corner.
Okay, you're a corner. Okay, what's your favorite position?
It really don't matter. You can put me anywhere.
Get you on the field, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
I got a habit of yelling, so I'm going to try to really tone this down. You can hear me all right, right?
I got you.
Talk loud. Tell me, you're playing basketball too, right?
Yes, sir.
I watched you a little bit on your highlights on Huddle. Now, do you do anything in the spring?
Really work out and field work.
Okay.
Getting my
You don't run
mechanics
track or
right.
anything, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's the advantage of playing two sports?
It's a lot like it correlates. Like you can't really do something in another sport that you won't do in another sport. So like playing defense, that helps with your feet work with corner.
Right. That's good. But in two sports, kind of keeps you going. That you take
it keeps you motivated too.
And keeps you out of trouble because you're always doing something, right? No,
yes,
I'm just kidding you. Tell me, what's anybody that you kind of look up to, or as far as being kind of an influence on you growing up so far?
My uncle, Mario Manningham.
Whoa. Uncle Mario Manningham.
Yes, sir.
That's really good. I wrote about him. And he was the best wide receiver in Ohio his senior year.
Yes,
sir. I saw him work out at Ohio State. We won't talk about him very much, but he is really a tremendous athlete. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What does he bring to you? Why do you look up to him, Dom?
Because we basically going down the same road. So he's giving me the do's and don'ts, what I should keep doing.
That's really good. That's smart, man. It's really smart. And what I ask everybody I interview, what kind of words do you live by? What drives you? What makes you tick? What makes you go? What do you live? What I call it words to live by. What do you do that? Anything?
It's a little quote I got: winning the day.
Yeah.
What can I do to win the day?
That's really important.
How can I win the day?
How can you win the day? And have you won the day? And that's really because you either get better or get worse every day. You never stay the same.
And if it's getting worse, what can I do to make it better?
To make it better. Those are good words to live by. How are you doing in school?
I'm doing great. I finished the last quarter with a 4.0. I got a 4.0 right now.
Whoa, that's pretty good. As far as right now, I mean, guys you kind of look up to and you watch what they're doing.
You probably get this a lot, but
college or high school, on college or pro.
You probably get this a lot, but LeBron.
He gets a lot.
It's not even about his athlete standpoint. It's about what did he do out of basketball. I really like what he does.
He does a lot of things, doesn't he?
Yes, he is a great person out of basketball.
I will tell you this. Now, we don't know each other, but I was good friends with Troy Smith, and I met LeBron at a Cleveland. I think Glenville was playing, and it was an afternoon game. LeBron James, now I just said, how you doing? But he's amazing. Yeah, he's huge. He's huge and can run, but it's good. Tell me about football. You don't know what's your favorite. You just want to be on the field, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
As a wide receiver, what do you have to work on, Dom?
You got to work on your alignment, how you're spacing.
What do you have? You have to work on alignment. What do you feel like you have to get better at? Okay.
I got to get better at more of my cuts, like when I'm going to stick and plant,
Uh-huh.
I can't round routes off.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to drop your butt a little bit and make that cut.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think the other thing, I think this sounds silly. You run fast, you just have to get a burst. I mean, you run. I watch you run past guys, but there's got to be that fifth gear yet where you separate. And I mean, it's there. I think you just get bigger and stronger, and it's there. And one thing you do, catch the ball really well. You catch it with your hands. You catch it away from your body. And I saw you tip that one and caught. And you also a positive thing is that you're focused because you can catch the deep ball. And then the quarterback threw an out to the other side. You caught that thing in the end zone almost. So that's really good. You have a lot of good qualities on that. What about defensively? Do you ever think about playing defense?
Yes, yes. I played a little bit last year. Corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it full time this year. So I'll be on both sides of the ball.
Well, that'll be good. That'll be good. You might be a slot receiver at the next level. Go inside with your speed and stuff like that, and you have good hips. Okay, what do you do when what do you do in your private time, your personal time, when you could just kick back? What do you do?
I'm either studying film, watching past games, or working out.
It's good. It's good. And for the 4.0, you must use the books once in a while. You must do a little bit of studying with the 4.0, right? Average?
Yes.
I mean, you do that
as
well. To. What are you thinking
you can't
about?
Slip up.
What's that?
You can't slip up.
No, slip up. You're right. What are you thinking about doing after college, and say if you don't get a next chance to play at the next level? What will you think about doing? What are you going to be doing 10 years from now?
I want to either get into broadcasting or like help kids that was in my situation, help them get into college, help them get to the next level. Because I've obviously been through the process and I can tell them.
You understand the process and you can help them, right? That's good. What's the biggest strength as a player? I ask you a weakness. What's the biggest strength as a player?
I think it's my speed and my hands.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think you're right. I told you you're fast, but just get a burst in because you run by guys and learn to break down and things. But that's all. That's what getting older and getting coaching is all about and everything.
Yes, sir.
What talent would you like to have that you don't have? What would you like to do, talent, but you don't have? What would it be? I mean, I'd love to be able to play the piano and the organ, but I can't do it. What would you like to be?
I would actually like to play soccer.
Soccer?
Because that would help with your feet work also.
Yeah. That's tougher than people think too. I mean, those guys hit each other now. I mean, you don't always see it, but it's good. What let's see, I asked you, what bothers you? You're out there working really hard or you're studying art. What annoys you? What irritates you sometimes? What pulls your string? What pulls your chain?
When I see good players take advantage of good times, like when they don't put forth effort and they know they got the ability to.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tough when they have that ability. It's good. I'll tell you, the guy I was thinking about, Warren Harding, he had a running back there a couple of years ago. He went to Rutgers.
Ron Adams.
Is he still there?
No, he transferred to University of Massachusetts, UMass.
Oh, did he? Okay. He's going to be a good player. Yeah. I really liked him. He's tough, fast, great kid. That's good. He's still going out there then. Okay, tell me, is there a top sports moment for you where it was one of the best times. Is there something that you've done as an athlete, a football player, or is that you just felt so good about?
Honestly, every chance I get to go out on the football field, I feel good
Good.
because it's what I love to do.
Every time is a big moment,
Every
right?
time. It doesn't matter if it's practice, a scrimmage, or a game, or watching film.
Okay, that's super. You got a good coach, by the way. Your head coach is a good coach, good friend. Tell a couple other questions then. What would you tell a freshman? Now you're going into your senior year. What would you tell a freshman about football coming out his first time? What would you tell him?
Trust the process. You might not like it at first, but you got to find that drive for the game if you want to get to the next level, if you plan on getting to the next level.
You better buy in, right?
You got to buy in.
And it's tough. And it's tough.
It is going to be tough as a freshman, yes.
Yeah, because you got to carry all the dummies and all that other. No, I'm just joking. You know, you're the low man, but it does get better.
You're at the bottom of the food chain.
It's good, man. Okay, let's talk recruiting a little bit. Okay, how is it going for you so far?
Recruiting is going better than ever right now.
Is that
better than what I thought it would be with Corona
Good.
And all this?
Good. I saw your name on the college list, and that's one of the reasons I'm calling you. But I also had it, but I saw your name. Well, who's showing you? Anybody giving you serious looks right now, or you got some offers? See, I'm so worried about offers, Dom, because I think they're so bogus sometimes. I hate to even ask guys about offers.
Right.
Like 5 stars. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Right.
It helps PR. What anybody that you kind of jumping out at you a little bit?
I got Cincinnati, Notre Dame. It's a lot. Vanderbilt, Stanford.
Okay. That's super. That's good. You know, this year in your Northeast Ohio, Youngstown area, you might have the best group of football college prospects you've had for a while. I mean, I don't want to go and name them, but there are some really good players over there. I live 2.5 hours west, so I stay over there, but you have some good prospects over there. What advice would you give to a sophomore that's just being recruited now? He's gotten a couple letters and things like that. All of a sudden he's fired up. What would you tell him? And he says, Dom, help me out here. What would you tell him?
Stay humble and keep working hard.
Stay humble. What does that mean? I know what keep working hard means. What's stay humble mean?
Try not to make it all about you, you know. Be a team player.
That's good. I think that's really true. And you've mentioned it earlier, trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, what's one thing, we'll close up here in a minute. I try to get 15 minutes and that's good. What's one thing that you can't live without? Is there something that go ahead.
That's a tough question. Sports.
I'll give you an easier one. Who would you trade places with for one day? Who would you trade places with for one day?
Coach Arnold.
Who? Coach Arnold.
Yeah.
Why would you trade places? That's an honor to him. Why would you trade places with him for one day?
Because I just want to see how it is from his standpoint. What is he seeing in the kids?
Okay, that's good. That may be good or bad. No, I'm joking with you now. No, I'm joking.
You're right, though.
No, that's good. Okay, last question. Okay, last question. I asked you about Coach Arnold, and then one more. What's one thing that nobody knows about you?
Um,
I got you two tough
nobody.
questions. What?
Nobody really knows how big my hands are until they really see them.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, why should you be recruited? Why should guys be talking to you and you're getting recruited? Why should that be? What qualities do you have to make me call you and want to be put you on my podcast? Why would I do that?
Obviously because you watched my film and you seen my name on the list.
Okay.
You mentioned my grades, what I get in
Okay.
school. So in order to get recruited, you got to have good grades.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And my high school.
Okay. That sounds really good. I mean, I agree with all that. And then I think the problem is you need camps, like a lot of guys need camps. And I would think this summer, I'm still talking, recording, but I'll probably edit this. So I think you camps, and I think you need that. I feel bad for you guys. Be ready to go, oh man. Be ready to go June 1st, because they will have camps. I think they will have camps. I know that. I've heard that. And they're going to make them really tough, but they're going to have camps. Okay, I appreciate talking to you.
Thank you.
You have a lot going for you. And especially grades, and you've got some bloodlines if Mario is your uncle, and you seem like a good guy. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this, and that's good. Okay,